Hello guys, welcome to our research practice class 7. Recall that last time we discussed about references, how to reference a journal, how to reference a books and all of that, how to reference a book and all of that. So today we are going to talk about the types of documentation, specifically types of references documentation, how to document your references. Of course, we'll talk about how to document the author of a book, the book, and all the information about the book. Same thing with journal and web post. Now, we are going to talk about types of documentation. Now, when we say documentation, we are talking about referencing style. We can say types of referencing style or types of documentation. Now, the types of referencing that we have, they are numerous. Now, you may have been hearing of APA or APA, but some of you don't know the meaning of APA. APA is an acronym known as American Psychological Association, right? That's the APA, American Psychological Association. Now, the types of referencing that we have, can I get the full number? Okay, let's say in this book we have 7. I can't say if that is the total number we have, but for the purpose of this class, we'll use the 7 that we have for this material. Now, the types of referencing that a department use depends from one department to another or from one faculty to another. Now, let's go straight to the list of referencing style that we have. This class, we are not going to follow it bumper to bumper, but I want to believe you already know the link to this material. You are going to get it and read this information yourself, because we are not going to teach it the way I wrote the material. This is because I don't want to confuse you. If you read it, you have anything you want to ask, you can screenshot for me for explanation. Now here we have American Psychological Association, which is the APA. We have the Modern Language Association, which is the MLA. We have the Oxford, Harvard, Chicago, Vancouver, and the 7th one, which is Australian Guide to Legal Citation. Now, each of these referencing style, they have similarities, but they also have their own differences. One or two things that differentiates them. Now, let's look at the example here. Author and date-based styles like APA, Harvard, and MLA put the author's name inside the text of the assignment, inside the text of the body of the work. Now, we are trying to differentiate this referencing style from each other. Now, APA, Harvard, and MLA, they have similarities in the sense that as you are writing your assignment, the author will reflect inside the body of your work. Like Michael 2015 stated that, or else the 2015 was of the view that. So the author's name will appear inside the body of your work. That is what we do with MLA, Harvard, and APA. Now, look at the example there. In a discourse of sex education, Michael 2018 opined that is how these 3 referencing styles behave. Now, when we talk about documentary style, documentary notes, there are some reports like documentary. Those documentaries, they use Chicago and Oxford. They put the author's name in a footnote at the bottom of each page. Now, if you are reading some books or some web post or some web post, or even a PDF journals, you see that at the bottom of each page you see some information. They will just put line, and at the bottom of each page they will put some information there, name of author and all of that. All those information at the bottom, those ones are the Chicago and Oxford style. That is what they use. Now, all of the most common styles list every source used in a document at the end in a reference list or bibliography. Now, all these end notes, footnotes you see at the bottom of the page, they compile all of them and take to the end of the material of the assignment, and that one constitutes the bibliography, or what we call end notes. We are going to get to all those information later. So let's not confuse ourselves here. Now, let's talk about the departments and faculties that use the different types of references. Okay, where is that information? Let's find it. Okay, now we have different types of referencing styles, and each department have their own choice of use. Now, when we talk about American Psychological Association, departments or area fields of studies that use this APA are the humanities, education, etc. That is courses that are related to education. Oh, sorry for that interruption. Oh, this is really interrupting me. Okay, sorry guys. Now, education and humanities, they use the APA format. This person is really disturbing. Sorry for that. I hope he doesn't call again. Now, we have other referencing style. Okay, we have other referencing style like the MLA. The MLA is usually utilized by the Faculty of Arts, people in English and Literary Studies and all of that. So these are the various types of referencing style that we have, and the departments that are utilizing them. Please ensure you consult with your department. Know the referencing style that your department use. This is very, very, very important, because if your department is using APA and you are going to use MLA, it's going to be a whole lot of correction for you. So please ensure you seek the opinion of your lecturer, your supervisor, anybody that gave you the assignment. Which format of referencing do our department use? They will give you and you will use them. Please note that all the references style we have been using since is the APA. All those referencing pattern I've been teaching in our previous classes, it is the APA. So please take note. MLA is different, and so I will advise you to go and read up this particular style. So if they tell you your department uses MLA, go online, search for MLA, how it is used. If it is Vancouver, go online, search about it and know. This is very, very important. So guys, we'll end the class here, because in our next class we are talking about research terminologies. This is one of the best parts of the work that I love so much. We are going to discuss about several references, several terminologies in research, things that you will see in research but you may not understand, but they are principles that are being used by the author. You are going to enjoy this part of the work. So thank you for watching, and ensure you subscribe and click the notification button so that whenever we drop any videos, you'll be notified. Thank you and God bless.